Sulaiman ji, many housing societies struggle with governance and redevelopment. Why do you think these disputes escalate so frequently? My first part in 22 parts. And if, now redevelopment is happening at a larger scale. So, what advice would you give to the existing members, the society, the committee members to follow for the due diligence? And this is from the committee side. And what advice would you give to developers? Why there is a win-win for everyone?
Yes, I was waiting for this question. Why does there is a problem in the redevelopment? One is there is no transparency. Second, there is vested interest. Not all the society, but almost all the society. The few MC members, they have a vested interest. Like, I'll give you an example of my society. I have 2 flats in Mount Mary Road, both in the different society but opposite each other. That in that particular society, I was living in the other society. But I used to pay my maintenance regularly, and it was a small society of 57 members. But 2-3 members of the PMC manipulated that if we don't go for the redevelopment immediately, the collector is going to seize our building and we will all be, become roofless. And they, in hush push, without following the 79A guidelines, they called for a meeting, they appointed a PMC, and the PMC gave a report online. One was, he has written that there is no title, that we all know that, but the collector is already now extended to 26, you can make the leasehold to the freehold component. And I was telling the society that government will come out with many incentives so that, the construction will give you a boost. And once the construction industry is boost, you have 180 industries which will get the work, like from tiles to color paint, switch, wire, plumbing. There are 180 items like windows, carpenters, laminates, plywood. So many industries will get a boost and government gets a revenue because once the flat is sold, they will get the GST as well as the stamp duty. Yes. So government is definitely going to boost this industry and there will be an employment opportunity also. But, there were many senior citizens, so they all were, put a fear psychosis, hum abhi nahi karenge to bas collector hamari jagah le lega. And they connived with the PMC and the PMC made a feasibility report that you can get 30% or 50% maximum. So I was surprised because I am fighting for the existing member and home buyers from 2010 till date. And I know some law. I have an architect in my family. I have a structural engineer as my son-in-law. And when we discuss that 35% is a compensatory, fungible FSI given to the existing member. That also was denied and he was quoting 30%. Then I digged out, then there were so many projects going on the Mount Mary Road. And I came to know one society has got 110%. One society members approached me because the builder and the MC were acting, very hard. So for that, I negotiated 100% additional area. Then one more society just next to the church got 130% additional FSI. So I started, making videos, making posts and posting it in the group, and slowly, the members realized, yes, Mr. Bhimani is talking sense. And those who were opposing me, initially, they joined my bandwagon. And now in the tender, we have got 110% plus additional FSI, and it may increase also because this is not a final. So you have to stand up for the right, and there are some crooked PMC and MC members, so you have to know before signing the dotted line, at least, see now, what was my way of explaining to them that the 1 BHK is having a 500 square feet area, mofa carpet. Now, once you go into redevelopment, and if you get 100%, so that becomes 100, means 500 plus 500 becomes 1000 square feet. And the selling rate for in that area will be from 1,25,000 per square feet to 1,50,000 per square feet. So imagine if it is 1,50,000 per square feet, the sale area, your flat becomes 1000 square feet and it becomes 15 crores. So if you expect, if the society, PMC or the managing committee gives you 300 square feet less, so you are losing 4.5 crores. And then I gave them the numbers of the neighboring society. You ask them, you make an inquiry, not just don't believe my word. And then subsequently they realized that some hanky-panky was there. And when this tender was floated, I also recommended 3 builders. They were, one builder quoted 100, one builder quoted 99 additional area, one builder quoted 110% additional area, but this is not final. In the final, I can expect between 110 or 120 or 125. I don't know. It depends upon how all the members collectively participate and get the rightful entitlement which they are supposed to get.